So we got a new ability to knock down a lot of good stuff like traffic lights and trees. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk about this new exciting feature that is releasing. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Yo guys, it's MisterVince, and today we got some more news for Jailbreak's July update. Now, this one is a little different, because instead of, featuring a new vehicle, a new building, etc., today is something different, and it is probably going to be the only new feature in this update. I don't know yet. There may be potential bug fixes, but who knows. In today's video is actually pretty nice. It's pretty short, but it's not that long. As you saw by the video I posted earlier in this video, you have noticed that there is a new feature for vehicles, and that feature is the ability to knock down pretty much every decorative feature, like trees, boxes, benches. You probably named them all, but unfortunately you can't knock down buildings because you're not supposed to be able to knock down buildings. No vehicles, no players. Can't knock those down either. So over on Twitter, Badimo actually made a tweet talking about this, and the video was posted on YouTube. And the video I showed you guys was actually posted by SCMO3089, and don't worry, I credited so that way you guys know who made the video. Now anyways, over on Twitter, Badimo talked about this new feature, and it's actually going to be really exciting. So before this update arrives, when a player walks through a traffic light, you may notice that you can walk through it. It's non-collidable. In Roblox Studio, or if you're experienced with it, this is known as non-collision. And a collision property is for pretty much every part. It's known as can collide, and it basically allows collisions, but if they're disabled, this will preserve performance and allows an increase in FPS. Although it may not be too much affected, but if it is enabled, it will probably slightly decrease your FPS, but I'm not sure that's actually true or not. Now, I believe in a July update you can now collide with them. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's still pretty exciting. And as seen in the video, the crane was there, although I'm not sure if it's going to be there for the update or not. Since the crane will probably not going to serve a purpose next update since there's no buildings. And besides, if the crane was removed in the July update, then we will no longer be able to walk on here, and it's just not going to be there. Maybe it's going to be there? Who knows? But as seen in the video, the crane was there, and we do know this because, well, we saw the revamped building a couple of times in the video, and the crane was there. And I'm not sure if it was actually developed before the revamped building, but if it is, then I can see why, but a Twitter guy stated that there was a star, and I'm not sure if he was true or not. And also, what the heck is this? Because I never saw that before. Well, I did, but it's kind of weird, not gonna lie. But yeah, now talking about this, you can only do this in vehicles. So if you are in a vehicle, any vehicle may do. So like if you're in a jet ski and you drive over trees, then all the trees you drive through will fall out. Now, before this update, the only thing you can knock down are street lamps, which are these. And they're just one piece, and they're kind of glitchy sometimes. This feature was added in the Melee update, and criticism happened because it was a copy from Mad City, but we don't care, because it's different. It's not exactly the same, am I right? But anyways, in this update, you can only do this in the vehicle. The street lamps, I'm pretty sure you can still knock them down by yourself, not in the vehicle. But yeah, overall, this feature is actually pretty exciting because we can finally knock down stuff without having to worry about stuff in our way. Because before, if you hit something that is not a building or like a mailbox, it's going to annoy you and it's probably going to be very obnoxious. So now you can run through it and it will just knock itself down. Now, some of the elements seen in the video, they sometimes fall into the ground and under the map. Not sure if this is intentional, but if it is, then I probably don't see a reason why this is, but anyways. Now, cactus, or cacti as people call it, you can now knock them down. But if you see very closely, the cactus actually splits itself into multiple pieces when it fell down. And Vidimo also stated it actually works well with amazing performance. So this means we should not get a lot of FPS drops at that moment. And I believe they're non-collidable, just like street lamps, but only the top part. So I believe they're non-collidable when they fall to preserve performance and to help new players get better performance. Now, I actually do not know the definition of preserve, so I'm sorry if I do not know. But I don't care, because I don't think I need to know it. I just need to know what it is, am I right? Because I'm not that smart about preserve. But anyways, so I believe when you knock down the cactus, it will probably not be collidable. Now, before an update, you were not able to collide with the cactus. This was actually very nice. Now, I believe it was either April or May of last year when the cactus was now collidable. Because I do not know why. I believe it's because of realism, but I may be mistaken. But yeah, guys, this new feature is pretty exciting. Now, I apologize for the short video because this is not really a big feature. But it's something that is going to be game-changing for players who drive in the countryside. So now, instead of being bothered by trees, crash into them, you can drive through them. Now, these small trees were once collidable, but in the Nukes update, all of them are no longer collidable. And I believe it's because you could easily cheese escaping like that. And in the October update, the actual tree in the prison was removed because it didn't really serve a purpose, and it was just really interesting. But wait, guys, this is not the end of this video, and apologies for no gameplay, but we got more features from Vidimo. So I'm going to show you guys the tweet, and it's exciting. So the first tweet to this is exciting. We got 15, yep, 15 new contracts, and that is right, guys, there are a lot more contracts this update. Along with that, we also got police markers, find your teammates. Of course, if you're a police officer, you will be able to find your teammates. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to be an option. Hopefully it is, because if you are not a big fan of markers, then this is probably for you. You can disable it. But if you're a police officer, this is very helpful to find your cop mates. We also have got new robbery bounty rework, and that is awesome. So, Vidimo reworked and upped robbery bounties. So I think it's every single one. But not only that, we also got a new setting called Quiet Alarm. So pretty much almost every robbery, which is the bank, jewelry store, museum, all those robberies make alarm. And now there's an option to quiet it down. So you no longer have to be annoyed by the fact that it makes noise. But that's not it, guys. That is just tweet 1 of 2. We also got another list to deal with. And here it is, guys. We got the last one for today. Army heli missiles have been nerfed. And that is right, guys. No more trolling with the army heli missiles. A lot more. So instead of killing someone with 3 missiles, it probably will take 6. Not sure. This is because the army heli missiles are just way too overpowered for players. It didn't say if the jet got nerfed, but as far as I can tell, the army heli has their missiles nerfed. Cargo ships will now appear half as often, but reward twice as much. This is awesome, but the frequency for the cargo ship not appearing as much still was worth it. It is much better than we did before. So now, instead of getting 4,000 cash, you get 8,000. That is right, guys, 8,000 for just one crate if you have every game pass in Jailbreak. A total of 16,000 if you get lucky, I believe. The Doom Buggy is fixed and now appears at the Water Tower Tomb exit. So this is the first vehicle, not the Mini Cooper, but the first vehicle to return that did not return in a season. But it is the second ever retired vehicle to return to Jailbreak. Just, a lot more further into the future than the Mini Cooper. But it will be around permanently, hopefully. So now you can drive the Doom Buggy without glitches. And lastly, contract bug squashing and more. And like it says, it all releases this weekend only on Roblox Jailbreak. And if you want to play the game, a link is in the description below. I'm very excited to test out this new update. It's exciting. But additionally, Hello's Fiji also stated to remove C4s as a joke. But Demo stated never, and that was a quote from Asimo. So, are C4s getting removed? The answer is no. They will not be removed. I'm very sorry, VG, but they're not removing the C4s. But that's it, guys. Now, if you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and as always, my name is MisterVince. Have a great day, and I'm going to see you guys in the next video.